I posted this video of how much my Etsy brand had made me in the first calendar year, I've gotten about 5 or 6 comments like this one, basically asking me, why am I here on YouTube? Why do I make YouTube videos if I'm making so much money from my Etsy brand? So in this video, I'm not only going to unveil how much money my YouTube business, because that's what this is a business, has made me in the last year, but I'm also gonna go over the opportunities and the new vehicles that this channel is and will open up for me, and how it's built my second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth additional streams of income. If you guys don't know me, my name is Hannah Gardner, and on this channel, I really teach how to build brands on Etsy and Shopify, but I also talk a lot about other entrepreneurship topics. So that's what this video is going to be. It's going to be explaining not only how you can use YouTube as a vehicle for your e-commerce business, or if you're somebody that just feels like you have value to give, I'm gonna talk about how you can monetize that with a YouTube channel. YouTube is arguably one of the strongest platforms out there if you're trying to build authority, if you're trying to sell your products, if you're trying to add value, if you're trying to make an impact. And yes, it is extremely hard and has been hard for me to have a YouTube business and run e-commerce brands at the same time. It's extremely hard. That is why if you see on my channel, I've only consistently started posting this year and going full time on my YouTube channel. But I have built my e-commerce brands to the point where I have been able to remove myself from the day-to-day operations and really take YouTube more seriously. What are some benefits of owning a YouTube channel for your business? Whether you're just gonna be a YouTuber or an entertainment type of channel, or you're gonna use that channel to drive traffic to your physical products on Etsy or Shopify. The first thing that you have to understand is YouTube is a search engine. YouTube is actually probably arguably the #1 search engine, almost beating Google. More and more people are going to youtube.com to search for the answers to their problems than they're going to Google. Why? Because people want to get their questions answered in a video rather than sitting there and reading it. What does that mean for you? That means that if you're the person that's helping people for free, answering their questions in a form of a video on YouTube, people are automatically going to associate you with the authority of that space, since you're giving them free value and answering their questions about said topic that they otherwise would get that information from someone else. Just the fact that you're the one being the person to add that value and answer those questions, you're automatically being associated with the authority of that space. With authority comes loyalty, which now means because you've given away, like I have on my channel, thousands of hours of free information, people seek my channel for e-commerce advice. And that doesn't happen by accident. That's because I'm genuinely sharing and documenting my e-commerce journey as in real time, as I'm learning and growing and having wins and having losses within my business. Now, when we talk about income, what type of income you can make? Because a lot of people don't understand how YouTubers make their money. Let's just paint a picture of a tree. If the trunk of the tree is your channel, you have 1,000,000 branches that go off the tree. That could be potential streams of income. One branch right there is your AdSense check. So once you become a monetized YouTube channel, you have then the potential to get paid from Google, which owns YouTube. So you're gonna get a monthly check, an AdSense check every month. Different niches monetize differently because my channel talks about business. I'm attracting a higher quality customer avatar in the eyes of YouTube because I'm attracting adults or people that are entrepreneurial and willing to spend money to start a business. So my AdSense checks tend to be a lot higher than, say, somebody that's making makeup tutorials or prank videos. So that's the first branch of income. The second branch of income is once you start getting a following and building brand loyalty, which I'm my brand on my YouTube channel, you start getting sponsorship deals. So companies start reaching out to you, asking you to promote their stuff. With that branch alone, there's a couple subdivision of branches. You have usage rights to your content, so you can make your sponsors pay for the usage rights of using your face on their own social media or their own ads. Then you also have exclusive contracts where you get paid a monthly retainer from your sponsors just so you don't promote their competition. And then you have just the flat sponsorship fee for you to go and make the video. So there's 3 different types of contracts that you could potentially set up with sponsors, and I've done all of them. So if you have 10 to 20 sponsors on your channel, that's a really, really decent income. Obviously, you don't ever want to promote things that you don't actually stand by. So I get reached out to by a lot of software companies, and I personally do not and will not promote anything that I wouldn't personally use for myself. Otherwise, you're just going to be spamming your audience and you're going to devalue your videos by just getting the shiny object syndrome and taking all these, sponsorship fees from people that you'd actually wouldn't use their products. The next branch of the tree is your affiliate income. So affiliate income is not the same as your sponsorship fees. The sponsorship fees come from when people are paying you one-off times, or they're paying you a recurring revenue to promote the brand. Now, a lot of times your sponsors have affiliate programs. So you're getting paid the flat fees or the recurring, plus you're getting affiliate commissions. So every single time someone says there's a link in my bio, or get this tool or get this thing in my bio, when you click that link, it's tracking those clicks. And if that person purchases with your personal link, then you're gonna get either a recurring commission on the software that they're buying, or a one-off flat fee every single time someone signs up for your thing. The fourth branch of that is selling your own physical or digital products. This is where the real money gets made. So a lot of times people sell courses, sometimes people produce their own physical products. One of the most expensive things in owning an online business is marketing. So if you own the traffic source, if you're the owner of a YouTube channel that is bringing you in recurring clicks to your products or your services, which in my case, it's consulting in my course, my 7-figure case study on how I built my Etsy and my Shopify brands, that brings in a significant amount of income. And not only are you helping people, but you're only talking to people every single day that are excited to talk to you because you're helping them make more money, basically. Owning your own physical products or digital products is probably should be the greatest amount of income that you make, and it's because it's something that you own. The fifth stream of income, which is something that I personally haven't been paid to do yet, but it's one of my goals, is doing speaking events. Because now you have a loyal following and fans, and people are associating you as the authority of the space, what naturally will begin to happen for your niche, like if you're a person that talks about only software development or only talks about finance, big companies will ask you to be on their board of directors for software companies or for physical products or for whatever it is. I've seen in every single niche actually getting flown out and paid to do speaking events. If you're an e-commerce brand, and I've seen this in many scenarios where people virtually have to spend no money on marketing because all their traffic comes for free from YouTube. I've seen people where they're literally teaching people how to sew bathing suits. And then what's the call to action? The call to action is, hey, if you want to buy this template, if you want to buy this pattern of this bathing suit, you can buy it from my Etsy store or you can buy it from my Shopify store. Upfront, giving the value of teaching people how to sew bathing suits for free. And then the call to action on the back end is then them being able to go to your Etsy or Shopify store and buy those templates. I would also argue why YouTube is the best platform ever is because unlike TikTok and Instagram, when you put out a video, that content has the potential to go viral months and months later. Like you could post a video today and it could go viral 6 months later just because of what people are searching. All of a sudden you have an evergreen video that's making you money forever. Where on TikTok and Instagram, once you post a video or a piece of content, basically you got like a 24 to 48 hour window before that video goes viral, and then it dies a week later once you've gone through the algorithm. People are searching for whatever question you're answering forever. That video is always going to be generating you money. Further ado, let's talk about my YouTube income for this year. But before I do that, I just want to mention that my YouTube channel actually wouldn't have been possible. Complete transparency, she is not sponsoring this. This is actually a lifetime mentor that I've had. Her name is Marissa Romero. She teaches people how to build YouTube businesses. I actually lived with this girl. It's like one of those serendipity stories where Marissa came into my life, and literally, I'm gonna get emotional. The reason why I'm here today is because of her, especially when it comes to my YouTube business. I started YouTube back in like 2018. I ended up actually losing my first YouTube account and having to restart it all over again. But Marissa was somebody that made me stay in it. She inspired me. She taught me every single thing I know about YouTube, how to monetize YouTube, how to build funnels, how this whole thing works as a legitimate business. She's seen me at my worst, at my lowest low, when I was absolutely broke. I lived with this girl, Marissa, that had a YouTube channel, and she was teaching me and showing me all these valuable things about YouTube. So it was always like in the back of my mind, is like, I need to have a YouTube channel, especially because one of my bigger goals in life is to write books and be a motivational speaker and just talk about business, basically. I met Marissa when she was just about 10,000 subscribers. She now has over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube and consistently makes over 6 figures with her YouTube channel. And she was nuts. Like, she was putting out like a video a day. Like, it was crazy. Really just showed me the ropes and taught me all of the psychology and all the little things that make a successful YouTube channel over someone that doesn't, or someone that really makes it on YouTube versus someone that doesn't. Like I mentioned before, she has a course. She actually has a program that's starting in November 13th. It's called the Subscribers to Sales Experience. It's gonna be a 6-week program, and you're gonna essentially learn every single thing that you need to learn about how to build your YouTube business. If there's one person's product that I'm like so confident in promoting, it's anything that Marissa puts out. Check out her link in the description, get on that wait list for that full Subscribers to Sales Experience. Waiting any longer, let's talk about our channel income. Just if you look at my AdSense right now, and this is just from Jan 1 to October 27th, we're already sitting at about $29,219 for this year. Remember that tree that we drew earlier? That is just one branch of my income that I've made from my YouTube channel. And as you can see, in January, it was only $733. And I just really basically went full-time in that February where you'll see a big spike in my view count. We still have a bunch of other branches within that spectrum. So overall, I'm gonna hit just about over 6 figures this year, just from my YouTube channel. And that's just my first year in business. And unlike e-commerce, where you have expenses, you have shipping costs, merchant fees, seller fees, marketing costs, you have employees, you have a whole set of expenses. When you sell on YouTube, one, your marketing is free to your products. So my traffic is free because this is all organic traffic when people click on my videos. But then also, you don't have any expenses. The only expenses that I have in this business is my editor and maybe a couple of softwares that I use, which my editor that I use from the Subscribers to Sales program is like nothing. So that money, that over 6 figures I'm making, is actually all 97% pretty much all profit. When people ask me why have I spent thousands of hours dedicating to my YouTube channel, putting time and effort into, you know, something that virtually didn't make me any money for the first 2 years, that's why. Living in our world today is so different compared to my parents' generation or even their parents' generation. You have the ability to work from anywhere. You have the ability to make money doing the most absurd things that, you know, 30 years ago was never even on the spectrum of having the opportunities to do so. I hope that answers your question of how much money I've made on YouTube, why I invested so much time in YouTube, and all the opportunities that exist with owning a YouTube business. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, or you're also interested in starting a YouTube business, make sure you get into Marissa's Subscribers to Sales Experience, because guys, if you're serious about owning a business and you want to learn directly from the source, that's where you're going to do it. Remember, her experience is starting on November 13th, so check out that link in the description. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.